Good morning everyone. This is Dr.M.Shapna Yasmin, Head and Assistant Professor, Department of Psychology. Today I am going to talk about the topic motivation. So motivation, that means that everyone may come across the word motivation. Motivation, it comes from every parts of life. Every person's need motivation. So without motivation, you can't even step into the next stages of life. So whatever that what we are doing in everyday life, motivation is very important part. So that is what I have taken this topic and going to talk about this topic. If you see the motivation, here, many factors that plays a major role in motivation. If you see the picture, first one is attitude. Attitude is a very important part in the motivation. So have you been taken into yourself? Okay, if you have been motivated well, automatically then you be move into a higher and higher. And next step, that success. Okay, so motivation automatically leads to a success only. So if you keep on motivated, then automatically you will be get easily to the higher position, and you will show your performance better. You will get support, and you may have a lot of innovative ideas, and finally you can be able to reach the goals. So for all the things it covers about the motivation. Next, we are going to see the meaning of motivation. The term motivation has been derived from the Latin word mover, which means to move. That means you should not supposed to stay in one particular place. You have to move. Keep on moving. That is very important. That is what they have told, that Latin word mover, that means to move. Next, a need or desire that motivates direct behavior towards goals. Okay, so whatever it may be, whether it is your need or your desire, okay, it motivates your direct behavior. So whatever, so it motivate your direct behaviors towards a goal. So if you want to achieve the goals, if you don't get any motivation, then you will be stagnant in one particular place itself. So you couldn't be able to move to the higher way, and you couldn't be able to reach the goal. Motivation is a process of including and instigating the subordinates to put in their best. So motivation, it also talk about including, okay, that they have been including yourself and instigating yourself, that keep on initiating and instigating yourself as well as your subordinates to put in their best, so that they can give the best in their work. So for that, motivation is very important work. And next, what is motivation? Motivation is a process of inducing and stimulating people to act to accomplish desired goals. Okay, motivation it's a process of inducing. Inducing means it's like tundudal, and stimulating people, okay, some sort of stimulations to act, mainly to work out to accomplish their desired goals, so that you can be able to accomplish their goals. So for that, motivation is very important. Then only you can be able to concentrate on your path. According to W.G. Scott, motivation is a general inspirational process which gets the members to the team to pull their weight effectively, to give their loyalty to their group, to carry out properly the task that they have accepted, and generally to play an effective part in the job that the group has undertaken. So what he tried to say about motivation is, it's an inspirational process. So all the members in the group or the team can help them to weigh up easily, and even the loyalty of the group also carry out the task properly. So if the motivation, if a team leader is keep on motivating the group members, so automatically you will be pull your work easily, and generally you can be able to play an effective role in the job, and not only an individual as well as a group. So whoever in the group or whoever as an individual, if you are playing, or a group you are playing, if you keep on motivated like this, then automatically you may be able to pull up higher and you can give your best. So this is what about motivation according to the W.G. Scott's definition. And next we are going to see the types of motivation. So they are talking about the two types of motivation. First one is intrinsic motivation. If you can see the picture, and they have told about the two types of motivation. One is intrinsic motivation and another one is extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation, that is, it's a desire to achieve goals for your satisfaction, for fulfilling, or for sense of purpose. So intrinsic motivation is to to achieve your goals for your satisfaction, for our satisfaction. So if I want to be a better position in my life, so I want to achieve myself, I need to suppose to develop this type of intrinsic motivation. Then only I can able to achieve the goals and I have some sense of satisfaction that, so that is purely my part and my work that I can able to complete the, I can able to accomplish the goals successfully. It's like a sense of purpose, it's like a sense of accomplishment. That is what we call it as an intrinsic motivation. If we talk about the extrinsic motivation, it's like a rewards, recognition, force or punishment, judgment that helps maintain or reinforce the behaviors that are finding in our necessary to us life. Fading, that is necessary to us. Okay, so it's like an extrinsic motivation. Someone is keep on helping based on others' part that you are trying to motivated. So he helped you been moving to a higher path. Like if they given you if you talk about a workplace, if you keep on working but you don't get any motivation, then how will you have that satisfaction to work in that particular employment, particular places? Because if you don't get any motivation, so you have to keep on doing the same work, and again you will not be able to recognized by your work. Then automatically you think, what is the purpose of working here? What is the purpose of giving the best here? So it's a very important thing is extrinsic motivation. So you should be keep on rewarding, you should be recognized, your work should be recognized, or you should be judged by that helps to maintain, or you can, if you can forced or through punishments you may be forced, or through punishments you may be motivated to achieve the job. Otherwise your job will be fired. So this is a type of examples that we can see about the extrinsic motivations. There we can see the pictures for the intrinsic motivation and see the extrinsic motivations, fear of being pleasures, and then fear of criticism. If anyone have talked behind my back that she is not doing work well, that is what she has been fired. Affiliation or validation, achievement and rewards, and curiosity to learn. I want to learn a lot. That makes me to work a lot. So if you talk about the intrinsic motivation, it comes within. Okay, so not you have to take steps to come up. Okay, so no one should force you or no one should compel you to do everything. No, that intrinsic motivation comes within yourself. So while extrinsic motivation arises from external factors. This is the major differences between this intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. When you are intrinsically motivated, you engage in an activity because you enjoy it and get personal satisfaction from doing it. So if you want to be a IAS officer, so automatically you keep on intrinsically motivated by many IAS personalities and the famous role models that you may have been in your mind about IAS officers, that all motivate you intrinsically to want to be a IAS officers. So automatically once you've been achieved your position, so that you will get a personal satisfaction from doing all those things. And if you are talking about extrinsically motivated, you do something in order to gain an external reward. So if I am giving my best in the employment, automatically I will be rewarded in front of everyone. I will get incentives, I will get perks, I will get promoted, I will get transfer, everything. These are all the extrinsic rewards that I can get if I give my best. So these are all the type of motivational factors that make you to give your best. So for example, in the workplace, an employee who learns new skills for personal development is intrinsically motivated. So I have learned a new skill and that is for my purpose. I want to know, I want to learn about this particular thing, so that I have learned it. and but someone who learns new skills to earn a promotion is extrinsically motivated. So if I want to give the best in the job, and automatically so I have learned skills, or I have attended many training programs, all those things, because I want to get a reward, or I want to get a promotion, or I want to get a transfer with promotion, all those things. So for these reasons only, normally we will be motivated through intrinsically and well as through extrinsically. And next we can see the classification of motives. If we talk about the classification of motives, they may have two needs. First one is primary need and another one is secondary need. If we talk about the primary need, that we all know, hunger, thirst, and these are all the basic things that everyone needs. Escape from pain, all those things are the basic need that everyone wants in our life. Yeah. So hunger, thirst, that is a basic need, and escape from pain, I need pleasure, all these are all the primary needs, biogenetic needs, that it comes from inborn nature, it comes from inborn nature. So inborn we may have this kind of motives will be there in ourselves. But if you talk about the secondary needs, that is sociogenetic, like psychological needs. I want to achieve, I want status, I want freedom, I want security. Social needs, I want to be approved by everyone in the society, I need to be a status, I need to have some power, I need to have some sort of status in the society. That is called, comes under social. And next one is personal. So I want to be achieved myself, self satisfaction, self concept, self identity, that I want to show that these all myself, okay, this is what I am. So this is all about talking about the classification of motives. Now we can see it clearly that they are talking about primary, basic or physiological needs. These are all the basic primary needs that they have talked about. Two in that one. Primary, it includes food, water, sleep, sex, etc. These needs arise out of the basic physiology of life, and these are important for survival and preservation of species. So if as a human being we can't survive without these basic needs. These are all the very important and primary basic needs for our life. We can't survive without food, without water, without sex, without sleep, etc. So these are all the basic physiological needs in our life and important for survival. And next we are talking about the secondary needs. These represents needs of the mind and the spirit. That example, self-esteem, sense of duty, self-assertion. So secondary needs that we are talking about, I want to be a powerful person in the society. I want to be accepted in the society as a big shot, a VIP. I want to be recognized by everyone in the society. So that I want to show, I want to improve my self-esteem, I want to show my self-identity, self-assertion, status, power, everything represents the secondary needs. That is, it represents a need of mind and spirit. That what I want to achieve a lot. Other than biological needs, I want to achieve these secondary needs, that is a social need, personal need, as well as a psychological needs. These are all very important for us to live in the society. So without secondary need, it is also a tough one to survive in the society. And next, we can see the sources of motivation. So if we talk about the sources of motivation for employees in a job, that they need to have some pay or money. Money is a very important factor if you want to work in the employee. No one can work without money. So it's a basic or important source of motivation. If you give a lot, then automatically you give your best. If you are not getting that much, so you can't give that much best. This is a basic thing. And security of job, that is very important, security of job. So I have been finalized that I'll be very secure in my job, no one can take my position and no one can send me out, fire me out, then automatically I'll be keep on motivated. And third one is prize and recognition. So I have to get up recognition from the employment, recognition in the employment by the management, or by the CEO or by the chairman, whoever it may be, or HR, whoever it may be. So each and every one who are working in the particular organization or particular employment, they want recognition. So without recognition, you can't able to give your best in the employment. And next one is competition. So if I am working means I need to have some sort of competitions. I can't simply work as it is the daily routine work. No, I need some sort of competitions, then only I can able to grow myself, I can learn myself, I can update myself. And then knowledge of result. So if we have automatically competitions, I want to compete with other companies, or I want to compete with other department, or I want to compete with other individual. So I need to learn myself, I need to update myself. That automatically leads to the knowledge of result. So I have been updated. So I get the knowledge about the particular topic or particular subject or particular work that I am doing. So I may gain knowledge also. And then delegation of authority. So if I want to delegate that I want to give my work to others, then automatically I can work. So delegation means that higher authority can give the work on their behalf, that you can able to do their work, that delegating their work for yourself. Okay, so the delegating the authority. Okay, so instead of them you are doing, you are giving your work. And then cultural variation. So without any cultural variations, everyone should be treated equally, and I want to give the best, even not having an impact of the cultural variation. And last one is opportunity for advancement. So each and every person who is working in the particular places, they want to have some sort of growth, some sort of development, some sort of advancement. So everyone is expected an opportunity to develop themselves in the job or in the life. First, see clearly, the main source is money. So money, it's a major thing that I have already told. It's a physiological security. So without money, no one is ready to work. So no one is very service oriented person that I can give my without giving them. I am giving the best without getting any money. No. Each and everyone has some sort of expectation. So if you are giving means I will give the best. If you are not giving means I can't give that much. And next one is security of job, that I have already told that security, it's very important. If I felt very secured in my job, then automatically I will give my best and whatever that others expected. So I don't have some sort of unexpected thoughts that I will be fired at any time. No. So if I felt very secure, then automatically I will give my best. Third one, prize and recognition. The same way, everyone is expecting the recognition for their works. If you did well, everyone should be recognized. Competition, it's a very important incentive to compete with other employees, and also to develop yourself, and also to update, and also to learn yourself if we have some sort of competitions. And then knowledge of result, how it serves as an incentive. Okay, so knowledge of results means if you give the best, the knowledge automatically it gives your incentives in your job, and it facilitates the learning of job, it facilitates your performances. And next one is participation. It's recognized as one of the best incentive, how you been keep on participating yourself, and how you can able to enhance your job satisfaction through your participation. So if you keep on participate means automatically you will be very satisfied with your job. And then pride is, everyone is having some sort of prides in their life. Everyone is expected that I want to be treated well, I want to be proud myself that I'll be working here. So if you want to make them proud, you have to give them some sort of satisfaction. Then only they felt that I am very proud about my job, I am very proud about the place that I am working, everything. And next, delegation of authority. Delegation of substantial amount of authority proves to be the strong motivation factors. If an higher authority gives you their work, ask them to do on behalf of myself, then makes you to be a motivating one, because for them you are giving your best, they will be considered you an important factor. So automatically it motivates you to give your best in the delegation of authority. And last one, cultural variation. So cultural variation makes differences in human motives, okay. Each person's from different cultures and different backgrounds. So each and every band should be treated equally. They may have a significant differences in the culture of say Bangladesh and Pakistan. So if we talk about culture like Indian cultures have different sorts of variations will be there. But even though if you are working in particular places, even everyone is equal according to the management, then automatically without having any cultural variation, then you will be keep on motivated and you will give your best, even though if your culture is a very downtrodden or poor one. So from this, what I am trying to conclude is motivation is a very important fact. So without motivations, we can't able to succeed in our life. Thank you.